Yo, what's up? Just want to give a quick little nod to something that might be happening here with Tokenfy. I was talking about it a little bit earlier in the week and on the latest episode of the Shot to the Moon podcast. We did interview Jay from the team, and a huge shout out to Jay for coming on with that. But Tokenfy is a platform that's coming out, and basically they are an NFT launchpad that is doing all of their stuff through their own token, which is kind of neat. So when you scroll through here, launch your NFT project with Tokenfy. Do you have a great idea for an NFT project, but don't have an affordable or trustworthy smart contract developer? Tokenfy enables artists, builders, entrepreneurs, and creators to launch NFT projects in a few clicks with no coding knowledge necessary. So some of the things they do are just listed down below here. So procedural and generative art, staking smart contracts. So if you're somebody that believes in staking for your NFT project, this would be useful for a lot of different ones out there. Avatar NFT projects, utility tokens, and then a DAO protocol. So if you are wondering how to do stuff with a DAO, apparently it's got a little bit of everything on it. The way that it's happened is that if you've spent on OpenSea a certain amount, you're able to claim the token, and the claim window ends in 15 hours. So if you're going to try to get that, make sure you kind of get over here, hit the claim token, and get going with that, because a lot of people are speculating that when this strikes zero, there's a chance that this token might move up a little bit. Just because of the supply shortage. It's no longer there. Now, when we're talking about the supply shortage and the tokenomics overall, one thing that we do want to kind of highlight is within this, they say, 10% for liquidity provider rewards. There's 500,000 tokens per day that are going to the liquidity pool providers. And earlier in the week, there was like 23 people that were doing it. I was one of them, but I ended up pulling it out just because I think that the price is potentially going to really move one way or the other with this, and I don't think having it in the liquidity provision is the smartest play with that. But anyway, they do have a coded fee, the 2.5%, so it is a deflationary crypto. 0.5% burned, 0.5% goes for staking rewards, 0.25% for liquidity providing rewards, 0.25 to the DAO treasury, and then 1% to the company treasury, and that's something that just happens every single transaction, which is something that, some people might find cool. The other thing is, if you are trying to stake, it seems that a lot of people have that issue. So when you go over here and you go to the claim, when you click that, you then can see this earn one. It doesn't really pop up on the first part of the page, and that's kind of a little strange, I found. But if you click the claim, go over to earn rewards, you can scroll down, you can see for the staking, the APR is 256%. And then for the liquidity providing, this is this used to be up to 2,000%, but obviously it's pulled back quite drastically. With that, the token right now is sitting at about 0.033. When it first kind of came out and people were suddenly like, hey, this might actually be something okay. It jumps up here to 0.08. Huge buy. I think it was like a 12 ETH buy at the time. And since then, it's kind of been doing this thing. But again, with the fact that that's almost going to end for the claiming period, we really don't know what's going to happen. So one other thing to note, if you're trying to pick up this token on Uniswap, it doesn't work. But if you go to SushiSwap and Tokenfy, I just picked up one of it because I'm like, hey, I think that, we're finally in the volatility stage. I ended up buying earlier, but I did sell not too long ago for full transparency on that, just because I was like, once I realized it was 500,000 tokens per day for the liquidity providing people, I'm like, I think there's some sitting on a bag. But nonetheless, again, depending on what the platform costs for stuff, we could see something. But again, it's on SushiSwap, not Uni, if you're trying to pick it out. Hope you guys have a great night. Chat soon. Peace.